We're here with Let's Get On Promotions President and Operator Terry Lane. Nice card put together, your debut show. How was it putting it together, and how do you like the turnout?
Man, I was really excited to come down to Las Vegas. I've been coming to the big fights here with my dad for years, so it was so fun to come here and put on a show. You know, it's tougher in Vegas than it is in Reno, but I'm pretty pleased with the turnout, and I mean, we're looking forward to coming back.
Yeah. You partner with TKO Boxing. This is supposed to start a bi-monthly series here. There's a show in Colorado coming up next month, I believe, where the top three Colorado promoters have all pitched in to put a show together. Do you think that that's the norm in these economic times? It's just promoters putting co-promotions together?
I think it's a good idea to do because the economy's hurting everybody, and it's hurting ticket sellers. You know, people who buy your tickets. It's hurting sponsors. Those margins, you know, get really affected. If the promoters pull together to do these shows, it's just the way to go right now. Pull together. You can share the profit. You can share the loss. Everybody needs to pull together and do the right thing. And I know there's a lot of bad people out there in boxing, and people are kind of skeptical of everybody, and they don't want to partner up with people. There are good people out there. You got to find them. The good guys got to stick together. We got to keep doing shows.
And as for big fights, it just happened. The deal with Pacquiao and Hatton. It was on, then it was off, based on Pacquiao, not the promoter side. But how good does it feel as a promoter knowing that Golden Boy Promotions and Top Rank sat down and said, look, let's just not play games. Let's go 50-50 down the line. And they reached a deal fairly quickly before they had to renegotiate based on what the fighters thought of it. But the fact that they work together so easy.
I think that the promoters coming to the table is the reason why you're seeing a lot of great fights right now. Competing with the UFC, making the right fights. It's time to just come together and make the fights happen for the fans. So I mean, maybe we're rebuilding a little bit. Maybe we're going back to some ways of the olden times, you know, with the great fights and the fighters just knuckling up and fighting each other. Promoters coming to the table is key to keeping boxing successful. But I really do think boxing's on an upswing.
Knowledgeable boxing guy, how do you see the Margarito Mosley bout tomorrow?
I like the price on Mosley, just because I think he's too much of a dog, but I think Margarito's going to win the fight. I don't think he's going to stop Mosley. I think Margarito's my man.
So when we interviewed you back in August in Fallon, you said the fight you want to put together is Gilbert and Brinkley. That fight's coming up February 14th. How excited are you to have put it together? And it's a pretty big promotion, getting a lot of publicity for Northern Nevada. And how gratified are you that you set out to do something and you got it done?
You know, I had so many people tell me that this fight would never happen, and I just kept at it, and I cracked some eggs to make it happen, but it's happening, and I'm so thrilled, I'm so excited. I can't even really put it into words, but I'm just thankful of Chet Corner from TKO Promotions. We made it work. Joey and Jesse, it's going to be a great fight, and a great fight for Reno, and we're going to sell a lot of tickets, so it's going to be good.
That's February 14th?
February 14th, Valentine's Day. Go to Ticketmaster and get your tickets. I mean, it's going to be a great fight.
Any closing thoughts?
Thank you, Fight Hype. Thank you so much for covering our fights. We love to have you every time.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, my man.